I'll lead us into it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the lunch hour with Dingo and the baby.
Woo!
Hey, baby. Today we're talking about food and how it has changed through the generations.
I love food.
I know you do. Okay, so we're gonna just get right into it. You know what? Nah. How's your day been?
Good. Now we're just gonna be better because we're talking about food. I'm hungry.
Perfect. Glad you got you amped up then. Okay,
Oh, yeah.
so what we're gonna do is, well, we're talking about food, obviously, but we're gonna start into the fast food industry.
Okay.
Um, do you think it's benefited us from our like grandparents' generation, like growing up? Then, like, do you think fast food benefits us nowadays, or do you think it's more harmful?
I think fast food is very harmful because it is unhealthy. There's a lot of bad chemicals that go in fast food. A lot of fat, which is kind of why you see people today getting fat. There's not a lot of good, healthy, nutritional value that you'd see in like a fruit. And people, I think that might also contribute to people being super lazy because they can, instead of walking in or making their own food or walking into stores and buying stuff, they just go into fast food and go and grab it. So, I mean, I think it's had a very negative effect.
Mm-hmm. And fast food doesn't give you the energy or like the protein that you need to be able to like think pretty well. So it's almost just like it sets its own habit up.
Very bad, yes.
Yeah.
Not good.
No. Do you think it was right when fast food became like a pretty big thing? Do you think it was healthier than it is right now?
I would say probably. I mean, I think if you look back at the old generations, food was a lot healthier, and maybe over time there definitely was a gradual switch. So maybe fast food was that switch. And although I think fast food, even when it became a thing, it went from maybe being healthier. Like if people would probably consider fast food when it started as healthy today, and then over time it switched into the unhealthy mess it is today. So definitely, I think um, yeah, it's just kind of shifted over time, and it used to be healthy, but now it's not.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Do you think that's because of like money and product and just quantity over quality?
Partially, probably because you know, like mass productions kind of became a thing, and overpopulation continues to happen on a global level. So maybe that's part of it. People really don't care about the quality of the food as long as it's just quick and efficient. People also seem to value their time in the retrospect of eating, and like people just are kind of not wanting to waste their time making things when they can go out and just buy it ready.
Mm-hmm. Just literally put the definition in fast food versus just making something.
Although the food sometimes it takes longer to go get it than actually making it.
Yeah. But then again, that we created apps for that, like Uber Eats and DoorDash, where
Yep,
you
and
can.
that's all a big money scheme.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Just to make us even more lazier.
Yes, we are very lazy.
Yeah. I mean, I used Uber Eats for the first time earlier this week.
Well, what you get?
Five Guys.
Oh God.
Something very greasy.
Exactly. Is that would you call that very healthy?
It was not, but it was good.
It was very good.
Mm-hmm.
You ate it like a pig.
I mean, a dignified pig, I guess.
I would eat it like a pig.
Well, that's the difference between you and me. One of us is, and one of us isn't.
Right. You're a pig sometimes too.
Yeah, I know. I was just talking about me.
Don't fat shame me.
You know what? I know how much you weigh.
Do you?
No,
No.
I have no idea how much you weigh.
Thanks. That's a good thing.
Right?
Okay, coming back on topic.
Yep, sorry. Went into a sad depression there for a second. Um, thanks to fast food not giving us energy to
Have a
think
meaningful
anymore.
conversation.
Yeah. Honestly though,
Exactly.
when you eat like a fast food dinner versus a home cooked dinner, how do you feel afterwards?
Feel terrible. I mean, my stomach feels really yummy. I felt like, oh, it tasted really good. And then I just crashed in of depression.
Yeah, like it just doesn't give you energy or anything like that, right?
I had McDonald's for lunch. Oh, I've done nothing worth my life for the past ever since I've ate it.
Mm.
Tried to do a little bit of homework, worthless. I just got angry fast,
Yeah.
very fast.
Do you not get school lunch? Oh wait, never mind.
I didn't
Well,
go to school today.
yeah. Do you get school lunch when you normally do?
Uh, School lunch is very bad.
Mm.
It is dog poop in school. Is your
So
school lunch good?
it's half decent. Like,
My middle school lunch was like gourmet, but
yeah.
nope. Now my middle school or my high school is terrible.
Mm.
So we are underfunded heavily. I'm supposed to be going to a good school. I go to terrible school.
Walk 35 miles and maybe the Chinese school will accept you.
Oh, that's my only hope.
Um, but like, do you think even organic foods, like in stores, how they have to say they're organic, do you think that they are actually healthy, or do you think they're like not as healthy as they were when our grandparents were like young?
Oh, that's total crap. I don't think anything's really healthy anymore. Besides, I mean, even like simple things get so much preservatives put in them, and
Hmm.
I don't think anything. I think the healthiest thing today is not healthy.
Yeah,
Actually, in the olden days. So yeah, I don't really think anything's super healthy, which is sad.
yeah.
Very sad.
It is sad that the world is slowly just becoming like this because of greed.
Very much greed, yes, and a little bit of overpopulation. But I mean, it's just sad. I can't go eat a salad and know it's going to be healthy.
Hmm.
Very
Just
terrible.
yeah, just because there's no nutrients in it, or no, there's not as much nutrients as when our grandparents did it because it was grown different back then. It wasn't like absolutely, again, quantity over quality.
Yeah, very much true. Yeah, mass production and overall, I mean, I just think there's like fruit, something that people, preservatives are put into, and so I think yeah, fruit definitely something I think it's not very healthy anymore,
Yeah,
but it's very healthy compared to what we have today.
yeah. On the term of non-healthy today, it would be like diabetes level unhealthy. Like anyone, our grandparents back then would have looked at that and be like, "That's obviously the worst thing in the world."
And that is terrible.
Yeah,
That's
and
terrible.
today we count it as, oh, that's not too unhealthy,
It's actually recommended as a daily nutrient you must have.
right?
It's actually the healthiest thing in the world. I don't like the world.
Right? It's gotten too bad.
Bad, bad.
Um, what do you think the healthiest food today is?
Uh, Stuff you grow. I think maybe that's why people grow. Like some people like have their own little, just even like everyone like old ladies, they like to have their own little gardens full of
Hmm.
growing stuff. And maybe that's why the old generations kind of, I think like old people are living young, like older and older, kind of like into the 80s and 90s and some even to the hundreds. I think that's because when they were growing, it kind of they had um organic food, and so maybe I don't know. Maybe part of me thinks that might be why they're kind of being able to live so long, is because they don't have the big fatty foods.
Hmm.
But I think the best foods are probably, I don't know, if you want to go to the grocery store, I'd probably say grab like a good smoothie. I don't
Yeah,
know. I think if you have a good smoothie, that probably is really good for you. Not
yeah.
very filling, but Smoothie, probably. How about you? What do you think?
Honestly, you can't put dressing on anything because all dressings just have fat in them nowadays. So
Mhm.
whatever you're eating is going to have to be plain and the least amount of manufacturable ever. Like it'd probably be like some vegetable or fruit or
You're gonna go with chicken.
mm,
I heard bland and dry, so I think a chicken.
yeah, that is that is one thing that is always bland and dry unless cooked right. But even chickens, like I don't know if you've seen it, but you like even with chickens now, you have to put non-GMO or hormone free. It's like
Mm-hmm.
those don't exist. All of those, like hormone chickens, GMO chickens, they're all fake. Literally every chicken is the exact same, but you put that on there so it sells.
Yep.
And there is no point in having it on there but to sell. And sadly,
Yeah. Yeah, that's terrible. That's just terrible.
mhm,
Maybe it's a good thing there is going to be a nuke soon.
right?
Restart the world
Yeah,
because we've messed it up.
we have. But even the world we leave behind, if it were to get nuked, would be collapsed buildings and I don't know, because we've already done more harm to the world than we can even reverse, than even a nuke could reverse. Like literally, even the even the like, because plastic is a polymer and it's fused by many other atoms all going into each other, and plastic will not disappear. You can't just, or you can kind of destroy it, but like it will not go away on its own. So if we were to nuke the world, all the plastic that we've ever made would still be here, and the world would literally have to boil itself over with magma and lava and completely reset itself just for a chance at redemption. But even then, the world is starting to heat up right now. So by the time that is there, the oceans are all acid, the heat is too high to support life, basically leaving the Goldilocks zone um, for a bit.
Yeah. Quite the dilemma.
Yeah.
Interesting. Well, I have a question.
Hmm.
What's your favorite fast food place?
My favorite fast food place?
Yeah,
Does Subway count?
Subway does count.
Then Subway is my favorite fast food place.
Subway is so good. What do you get?
I feel like we've talked about this on the podcast before.
Have we?
I think so. I don't care though. My favorite thing to get is a Italian BMT on flatbread toasted with lettuce, tomato, olives, and ranch.
Hmm. So lacking of flavor, but
I
um,
lacking of your kick and from your banana peppers.
that's just lacking entirely. You have to go with foot long, obviously, because I'm not a baby.
Did I say 6 inch?
Yeah.
Oh no,
No, I don't
please.
even know what you said.
I footlongs.
I am a baby, but not in that type of way. I'm a baby who can eat. So,
You can
um,
eat.
yes, I can. Food's good. Um, I would probably get a foot long, provolone. You know the teriyaki chicken or whatever, sweet
Hmm.
onion chicken. Oh yeah, killer. Get that toasted, of course, because if you don't toast it, you're not a man.
Of
Um,
course.
lettuce, tomato, pickle, banana, pepper, sweet onion, and then you're good. Not too much, not too little, just right.
No dressings at all?
You just put a little bit of sweet onion on it. That's it.
Oh, I didn't hear sweet onion was a dressing. I thought that was some little
Foreign
thing.
weird
Yeah.
thing. Nah, it's good.
Yeah. Something from overseas.
Yeah, you're a mayo person, right?
I like ranch. Mayo is good on some things, but
Never. It's not good on anything.
mm.
Name 3 things mayo's good on.
Grilled cheese. Wait, nope, that's butter.
Very good. That's terrible.
No, not grilled cheese. Mayo ham sandwiches.
It's called the sandwich.
Yeah,
You can't classify it in a different sandwich, just sandwich.
you're right. You're right. Well, Subway classifies things different sandwich. So does Jimmy John and Firehouse Subs. They all classify their things as different types of sandwiches.
It's just a sandwich.
Yeah.
Okay, name 2 more things.
No, because I can't.
Exactly. Mayo's terrible.
Yeah.
No, it's literally just there for sandwiches, and I think they make sandwiches worse. So, kids, get rid of mayo. It has so much fat, and it's terrible. It's just terrible for you. I'm hungry. I might go get fast food.
You know what? So the first time I ever had sushi was with you.
Okay,
I didn't like it. I don't know what that sushi was. I didn't like it.
it was terrible.
Second time I got sushi with you, I think I did like it. But recently, I've had a lot more sushi. I tried a bunch of different kinds, or I say a bunch, like 4 different kinds.
That's a bunch, man. That's a lot.
Oh my god, I found one that I literally wish it was the size of a bread loaf. That way I could just pick it up and eat it. It was so good.
Was it like sweet? Like what was it? Do you remember what it's called?
I have no idea what it's called. I can ask someone and they'll tell me what it was called. But I have
Did it
no
have,
idea.
like, the crunchy bit on top.
I think so. I think it did have crunchy bit on top.
Was it spicy?
No, it was kind of sweet. It was just like really
Okay, so
like
it was like an orange brown colored sauce, kind of.
I'm pretty sure it was orangish brownish, yeah.
It was a sweet crunch wrap.
It might have been
I don't know
that.
exactly. Where'd you get it from?
That I don't know actually. I know it had shrimp or salmon in it. I don't remember what one. It had shrimp or salmon.
Yeah, that's a classic one. It's really good. I don't even know what it's called, but I know I have that one all the time too. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
really good.
I really wish I had like a bread loaf sized one because I would just down that thing. It was so good.
Very good. Well, what else is there to add? Overall, don't do fast food, kids.
Yeah.
It's like drugs. Don't do it.
Yeah, because what people don't really realize is people shape the environment.
Yeah.
Like fast food only grows because of us. Everything that they put out is for us. And if we buy it, they make more of it. If we don't buy it, they will have to change their stuff so that we will buy it. Because if they don't fit our standards, they go out of business. So if we all start demanding healthier, demanding change, the world will change for the better. It's just generations are slowly losing touch with reality, and we think that we're all going to be safe and fine, but real world problems are going to become apparent pretty soon.
Yeah, and I think that's kind of just it's tough though for people to try to lay off the fats, but if they would, I think it'd take like 2 years maybe. I mean, if the world just came together.
I know. If the world literally united under one large nation, we wouldn't have to put so much effort into warfare. We could put so much effort into literally everything else.
I think it's funny how the world, just continue. Like, I don't know. I feel like the world by now should be able to get along with everyone. Like, Russia still shouldn't be trying to get more land. Like, everyone should just be happy with the land they have.
Yeah.
But that's great for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think if the US had to go to war with anyone in the world, anyone, just to take over land, who do you think they would go for?
To take over land?
Mm-hmm. To gain more territory.
Russia?
Yeah?
Russia's right next to the US. I know it doesn't look like it because you're used to the normal looking map where it's like Russia's on the other side.
Well, yeah, Russia is next to the
But it's
US.
a globe. But it's a globe.
Mm-hmm.
That's what people don't realize. And that Russia's actually right next to the US. There's a spot where it's separated by 300 feet.
Yeah.
I mean, Russia's right there next to the US.
It's literally the
Oh, yeah,
Bering
that would
Sea,
make the most
so
sense.
Yeah.
And you get some snowy terrain, right? Yeah, I mean that would be the place to do it by far. By far, Russia easily.
Hmm. But then
Easily.
again, Russia wouldn't let itself be taken over. It would rather end the world than do that.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Long live Vladimir Putin. That guy sucks.
yeah. I don't know. I hope the next president of Russia, or I don't even know, is it a president or a dictator?
God, yeah, Putin's gonna be it till he dies. I mean, he changed the Russian law, so I mean, it'll be. I think it's really a dictatorship, whether they call it president or not. It's a dictatorship. He runs everything. All the elections are rigged.
Hmm.
I mean, it's kind of like the monarchs, just except they actually have quote unquote elections. It's just they don't.
Yeah.
It's all just for show and tell. Yeah, hopefully the next one though is has a brain.
Hopefully Putin doesn't end the world before there is a next one.
Not that on his final death day. It's like I'm about to die. Okay, I have one more mission for myself.
First strike broken.
Yeah. Well, we kind of gotten off the topic a little bit. So do you think it's a good time to end it?
Yeah, before we dive down into some stuff that we probably don't want to right now, I think this is a good time to end this one. So thank you guys so much for listening to this episode, and we will see you guys next time.
Bye.
Peace out.